Welcome to the Community Brew Podcast, Commerce and Conversations, brought to you by the carefree Cave Creek Chamber of Commerce, where local business meets local flavor in the heart of the beautiful Desert Foothills region. We're serving up fresh insights, inspiring stories from business owners, experts, and community leaders shaping our vibrant community, including simple strategies to help you grow your business faster. And now, here's your host, President and CEO of the Carefree Cave Creek Chamber of Commerce, Steve Feld. All right, and welcome to the Community Brew Podcast. Today, I'm with Rico Austin from BAJARRIBA Tequila. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Steve, for having me here with the Cave Creek Carefree Chamber of Commerce. Excited to be here.
Oh, we're happy to have you here. So you have a very unique business. It's a little bit different than a lot of businesses up here. You're in tequila, food, beverage business. What prompted you to get into that?
Well, it's a long story, but the short part of it is I quit gambling in 2007, and after I was healing, I took back my love of writing and completed a book called My Bad Tequila, which was my bestseller. In 2010, my wife had the idea of me going to bars and restaurants doing signings, and it worked out great. I sold a lot of books. People enjoyed coming to a book signing rather than traditional in a bookstore or a library to come in a bar and have fun. And every once in a while, someone would buy me a great shot of tequila. And before, I'd always had the rock gut stuff where you throw it in the back of your throat to get the party started.
Yeah.
And it never had good tequila. So I started researching tequila, trying different ones. Eventually got my PhD in tequila. Less than 200 people in the world have their PhDs in tequila. I earned that through Julio Bermejo in San Francisco. He's the tequila ambassador from the U.S. to Mexico, and one of the most knowledgeable guys with tequila. So I had mutual friends that had their own brands. Jim Riley had Azuñia Tequila. Mike Hill had El Arco, and just became friends with them, learned everything I could about it. And then Mike Hill came to me with an idea in 2020 about a Baja Peninsula shaped bottle upside down here. And so you're sipping out of Cabo, but it's shaped like the peninsula upside down. And it was incredible. My wife's a graphic artist, and she went with it. And we ended up winning Bottle of the Year the same month that we came out with our first bottle, which was December of 2022. So we've been selling tequila right at 3 years now. And the last year in 2025 has been phenomenal. We've went double of what our sales were the first 2 years.
Nice.
So anyway, that's our story, and we're sticking with it.
Great. And starting any business is never easy. Everyone thinks it could be a straight line, but it's actually zigging and zagging, and it's ups and downs. What are some of the challenges you had, especially in it's a regulated product?
Yeah, you're completely correct, Steve. We had a lot of difficulties. One of them is you're dealing with two different countries, two different government organizations, the CRT, the Consuelo del Tequila in Mexico, and the TBB in the US. So there's so many standards with the bottle, with the product that you have to meet. And it was a lot of work finagling between that and getting everything approved. I had no idea what I was in for. Yes, and another obstacle we had was capital. We started this with a lot less money than most tequila companies. They say you can't start a tequila brand with less than $1 million, and we proved them wrong. And so having capital for inventory and day-to-day operations, cash flow has been a very difficult thing, but we're finally moving past that this year.
Oh, nice. I got to ask, because you have to import, obviously, the goods and everything else. How has tariffs affected you? I know it doesn't affect a lot of businesses directly, but in your case, it's a direct impact.
Right. Thus far, the tariffs has not impacted us because we had so much inventory brought in
Nice.
years ago. We or a couple of years ago, and so we were very well prepared. I have heard that with tequila, there's not going to be any tariffs. The U.S. government and Mexico government are working very closely with that. So I'm hoping by the time we need to bring in more tequila, that's going to be solved. But right now, it has not affected us. So we've been very fortunate.
Maybe legislators like tequila, and they, let's keep that one off the table.
Right.
That
Yeah.
could be. You said it's you and your wife have been working on this business, but you probably have to have a huge team to make this all happen. It just doesn't happen overnight. I mean, as a leader, what is your kind of your philosophy in your business? What's that driving force to get everyone together to make this happen?
Well, the first 2 years, it was basically my wife and I and our two co-founders. And in this last year and a half, we've taken on some investors. And I've always thought of relationships as assets.
Oh, yeah.
Most people think of assets as being cash, credit, buildings, machinery, inventory. However, there's an asset that's just as valuable and can often be more powerful. It's relationships. It's who trusts you. It's who knows you and who wants to introduce you, open the door, and vouch for you. When people believe in you and your product, everything becomes easier and things happen rapidly. Opportunities arise without having to pitch. Two, I've always lived by one rule. I won't ask anyone to do a job that I haven't done or wouldn't do myself. I've worn every hat in this business, from janitor to setting up displays, selling, delivering, giving presentations, meeting with executives at the big Vegas casinos like South Point, the Rio, and Golden Nugget to get our BAJARRIBA Tequila at their bars. I truly love this crazy world of spirits. No 2 days are alike. It's sometimes frustrating, sometimes exhilarating, but always surprisingly interesting.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, you can have some tequila, right?
Right.
And
Yeah.
make it all good.
Yeah. It's a very sexy, fun business to be in, but it's very competitive.
Absolutely. I know you haven't been in the chamber for a long time. You're one of the recently new people, but how's that kind of impacted your business just from the short time you've been in?
Well, the good thing is there's already some businesses that our tequila is in right now.
Nice.
Harold's Corral, Mountain View Pub, the Horny Toad, Hanson's Cowboy Barbecue, Tonal Grill. So it's just going to grow. And it's fun knowing that now I am part of that community of Carefree and Cave Creek, not just an outsider looking in, trying to sell his goods and his product.
Great. You mentioned, you got your product in many of the locations here too. How do you give back to the community?
Oh, I'm glad you asked this question, Steve. That's one of the things I'm most proud about with our company and our investors and partners. There's now 13 of us.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's pretty interesting. I would say almost every single one of our partners give back. So far, our company, since putting the LLC together before we first sold our first bottle, we had given back to 21 charities. And if you go to our website on giving back, we have those listed. And in fact, a couple of them are local ones. The Cowboys for Kids charity here in Cave Creek. And then we're involved with the Cave Creek Rodeo Days. But Mark and Bev Newsell, they founded Hope Kids in Arizona. They have everyone at their house. Tom Chambers, He has tickets to the Suns. He's their sports analyst now. He donates his tickets. At the last Hope Kids, his tickets raised $10,000 for the Hope Kids.
Nice.
My wife and I bid on a event that sent 80 kids and their families to the Grand Canyon on the Polar Express,
Nice.
And that was really rewarding. 5 of them sent us back handwritten letters. Jay donates time on his BAJARRIBA yacht. He named it BAJARRIBA. He's one of the co-founders. Jay Nance and Mike Hill. Jim Brown has donated his place, Cave Creek Outfitters, for charity events, including Hope Kids. Ira Gaines helps with the Phoenix Symphony. Excuse my pronunciation on that, but yeah, we are all about giving back, and so please go to our website. Every time you buy a bottle of our tequila, you are helping give back. So thank you.
Yeah, being in business, like I said, it's never an easy road. What is something you would tell your younger self when you first started? Everything you know now, what would you tell that person?
It might be just stay working for someone else. Yeah, it's a lot easier to collect a paycheck from someone else. You think you're going to have all this freedom and both time and financial. And in the beginning, it's just the opposite. There's so many businesses that start up and fail. It's just amazing. So I would definitely do my research, get a mentor, and learn everything about the industry that you're going to try to get into. But I don't want to sound negative on this, but it's really something because you can waste all of your savings and financial security. So make sure you have the right partners and you've really researched it.
I'm sure you get this question from people going, well, I want to make something like a tequila, a bourbon, whatever it is. Where do I start? And they're looking to you for advice. What do you tell them?
I'll help them out all I can. I'll tell them, well, first of all, you need twice as much capital as you think you're going to have, and I'll point you in the right direction. But you need to know tequila. You need to take a trip to Jalisco, fly into Guadalajara, visit as many distilleries, find a good partner, find a tequila you like, and find someone that you can trust that's not going to rip you off, because it happens a lot in this industry. I know of a brand that spent $10 million before they had a brand.
Wow.
And that'll never happen to me because I'll never have $10 million to waste. So
there you go. Oh, you're very passionate about, your tequila and what you do. I mean, what really drives you that way? It's like, is it the tequila, or is it, the mission that you're on?
Well, when I start something, I want to finish it and I want to be the best that I can.
Mm-hmm.
Our bottle, for instance, won Bottle of the Year packaging with Tequila Aficionado in December of 2022, the first month that we sold our first bottle. Our tequila was listed as a finalist. This year, we entered the AGAVOS Awards in 2025, and we won double gold, which is the highest you can win. When I started this venture, I said, I don't want just the pretty bottle. I want the best tequila as well. And I truly believe our Reposado is second to none. We're 100% Blue Weber agave certified. There's 3,700 brands of tequila out there.
Wow. Only
135 of us are certified non-additive, and only a handful of the top shelf ones are. So we use only mature agaves, average 8 years old, deep well water, and our own proprietary yeast. We're made in a total Nicol El Alto. Jalisco, which is about 60 miles east of Guadalajara in the highlands at 7,000 feet. Use great volcanic fertile soil. So it's this is the real deal.
Nice. I always have to ask all the guests this question. It's a very loaded question. It's like, what is one of your favorite like hangouts, a spot, something kind of off the beaten path that people should know about? It could be a restaurant, retail, shopping. It could be anything.
Ay, ay, ay. I don't know if I should answer this, but I'm going to throw in about 4 or 5 places that Mountain View Pub, I love. Harold's Corral has been a staple in my life since I've moved to Arizona. The Horny Toad, great place to eat. Earl's Burgers, I love those. Tunnel Grill, Hanson's Cowboy Barbecue makes some of the best barbecue. So it's that there are just so many places. There's not enough time to list them all. But yeah, I'd say probably 5 or 10 favorites. So
easy.
Yeah,
I know it's a tough question.
Yeah.
When someone asks me like, "What's the best burger?" It's like, well, what kind of burger? Because this place does this place does this, and I have like about 5 or 6 different places I recommend for a good burger. What do you guys have coming up for the next year?
Well, this is real exciting. This year we signed a deal with Albertson Safeway. Our Reposado is in 78 locations statewide. We're all the way up from Flagstaff, down south Sierra Vista, up in the White Mountains, Shoalo, Pine Top, all over the valley here. In fact, we sell very well in North Scottsdale, Cave Creek, Carefree area. And then we're as far west as Yuma. And we're hoping to grow on that. They first put us, I believe, in 38 locations, then they add us another 40.
Wow.
We're the only tequila up at the Pepsi Amphitheater, the outdoor amphitheater up there in Flagstaff. And we're outselling the vodka up there, which is unheard of because tequila's after vodka.
Right.
Let's see, what else do we have going on? Got a deal in the works with South Point Casino. I was out there during the NFR rodeo and had 3 meetings with them. So it looks like they're going to take us on, which will be a game changer for us. Also, I'm going to be in a movie with our tequila. It's going to be filmed February 8th through the 14th, just about 80 miles south of Missoula, near where they filmed Yellowstone. And they changed the character. I'm going to be playing myself, Rico, a tequila tycoon, and I'm going to have BAJARRIBA. And I was like, cannot believe it. At first, it was supposed to be a real estate developer. His name was Kent, and they changed everything and made Rico the main antagonist or villain. So it's a major part. So looking forward to that, and that will probably premiere July 20th of 2026 during Shark Week. The name of the movie is Sharktana. And it's 99 Productions, Fast Coast Productions, and Leap of Faith Productions are putting it on. So it's
how can people get a hold of you?
Our website, BAJARRIBA.com, or email rico@BAJARRIBA.com. Real simple.
Great. And folks, if you didn't get all of that, we will have all Rico's information down in the show notes. So if you're watching or listening, just go down there and connect with Rico. It was a pleasure having you on the show today. Is there any final words you'd like to let everyone know?
Enjoy this stuff. It's the best premier tequila out there. And I hope to have it in more Cave Creek and Carefree restaurants and bars. I hope there's not a place that you go into that doesn't have our tequila. And after everyone tastes it, it's wow. Thank you, Mr. Steve.
Thank you. So folks,
go ahead and try out BAJARRIBA Tequila at some of your local restaurants here in the whole, Northern Valley.
Yes.
Northern part of the valley. And if you need to get a hold of Rico, give him a call. It doesn't hurt, right? Well, thanks for having us on here. Rico and I are actually going to take care of this here right now. He told me we can't have.
We won't tell him what time of day it is right now either.
It's always 5 o'clock somewhere.
Right, exactly.
Well, I'm Steve Fell with Rico Austin, wishing you and your business much success.
Peace, love, and tequila.
Thanks for joining us on the Community Brew Podcast, Commerce and Conversations. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends, fellow business owners, and community champions. Don't forget to check out our other episodes for more tips, stories, and strategies to help your business grow, all served with a local twist. Until next time, stay connected, stay inspired, and keep brewing success in the desert foothills. The Carefree Cave Creek Chamber of Commerce wishes you much success.